So hello students, today we'll start the new lesson electricity. Subtopics cover in this lesson are current and its effects and what are conductors and what are insulators. Okay, so in daytime to see the objects or to do our works we need a light that comes from sun, right? What about in the night? We use torches or bulbs, mainly of electricity, right? Yes or no? So, what is electricity? Flow of charged particles is called electricity. Okay. Okay. So, try to observe first the cell. Okay. So, cell is nothing but we use in torch lights, right? Torch lights and wall clocks and even hand watches also. So let us observe the cell. Okay. So the cell consists of a cylindrical metal can, right? Yes or no? I'll try to draw here. Okay. So this is a cylindrical metal can. Cell consisting of cylindrical metal can. Its heaviness suggests us that it is filled with some chemicals, right? If you hold this cell, uh, you can sense the weight, right? This heaviness suggests that it is filled with some chemicals. The protrusion of one end is due to the carbon rod. See, some one side you can see like this. Like this it bulges out. Okay, so this is a carbon rod in the center. Okay, so inside it contains a carbon rod. Okay, so that's why one end it looks like this, it bulges out. Okay, so carbon rod in the center. At the top of the cell a metal cap is fixed. Okay, so a metal cap is fixed. The entire can is sealed, so you can see any openings for this cell? No, it is entirely sealed. You can see plus and minus signs on a cell. These signs indicates what two terminals of a cell. Okay, sir. Okay, this minus and plus indicates two terminals of this cell. Okay, so try to observe next bulb. So this bulb you can observe for both torch as well as the electrical bulb. Okay, so let us observe first a torch. You can see this is back side a metal. Okay, so next at a front, what happens here? You can see a light and the structure is like this. Okay, like this you can see torch. Okay, so a torch bulb consisting of a glass chamber. So what is this? Glass chamber fixed with a metal cap. Okay, so this is fixed with a metal cap. Two metal wires are firmly fixed. One wire is attached to the metal cap and other is attached to the base at the center of the metal cap. So here this one terminal is here and other terminal is here. Okay, so next we'll observe clearly about the battery structure inside. Okay, so these torch bulb has two terminals. One terminal is here and other terminal is here. Okay, so this contains a glass chamber and one terminal of this bulb is here. It is attached to the center of this base, metal base, and other is at the end of the metal cap. Okay, based at the center of the arrangement in an electrical bulb is little bit different. Okay, try to observe this electrical bulb. You can see these two are terminals. These two are terminals. Here is one terminal and here is one terminal. Okay, so this is filament. in electrical bulb, this is a filament. Okay, so in electrical bulb this is a filament, and here torch bulb, here this is a filament. Okay, so electrical bulb where two metallic wires are attached to the two terminals of the bottom of the metal cap. Here this is a metal cap, right? For this here is the two terminals attached. These two are does not touch. Okay, the two terminals do not touch to each other. So the like this, here the filament is a, what is the filament? The part of the bulb that glows is the filament. Okay, so the part of the bulb which glows is called a filament. Here is the filament. This is glass chamber. Here this is glass chamber, and here this is a glass chamber. So try to observe these terminals for the electrical bulb or at the bottom of this metal cap. But here in the torch bulb, one is at the center of this metal and other is at the end of this one side of this metal cap. Okay, so this is a two bulbs. Try to observe the filament, glass chamber, terminals and all, right? So what is filament? The part of the bulb that glows is the filament. Okay, which is spring like wire. So see, you can see this is spring like wire. Okay, attached to the two terminals of the wire inside the glass bulb. See, these two terminals are connected, and this filament is attached to these two terminals. Okay, so next try to understand what is simple electrical circuit. Okay, simple electric circuit. Okay, so take a four wires of different colors. Okay, so four different colors of electric wires are often covered with a plastic, right? If you observe the connecting wires, even at your home you connect the bulb, fan with the switches, right? To try to observe those wires, what happens? Those wires are covered with the plastic. Okay, so remove the plastic covering from both the ends of each wire. Okay, so take four wires, connecting wires of small like 15 centimeter, 10 to 15 centimeters. Okay, remove the plastic cover of the wires both the ends. Okay, so try to next attach two wires to the bulb. Okay, so let us take this is a bulb. So try to attach two wires to the bulb and two wires to this battery. Okay, or this cell. Okay, so two wires to the cell. Okay, so try to connect these in a proper way. Okay, so try to connect like this. What you can see, this bulb will glow. Okay, this bulb will glow if you attach these two. Okay, so what happens here, if I join these two, then these forming a closed path, right? Okay, is there any breakage or opening? No. So if it is closed, then only the current flows and this bulb will glow. So what this battery is doing here, what is this cell here? Power source. Okay, power source. So what happens, this power will so this becomes a closed circuit in consisting of a power source, that is a battery, and a bulb, right? This is bulb and connecting wires. Okay, so electric current flows from the positive to the negative terminal, so that this bulb will flow. Okay, try to see. So try to suppose again I'm considering this bulb. Okay, two terminals we already discussed, this battery. Okay, try to connect these two terminals of this light to the only single terminal of this battery. Can this bulb will glow? No, it will not glow. Okay, so what happening here, we are connecting here also it became only here also it became closed circuit, but here power will flow from positive terminal to the negative terminal, right? One terminal we already neglected, so is there power passes here? No. Okay, so try to take a, you will get a cell, a simple cell, you will get in 5 to 10 rupees, and a LED. Okay, try to use LED, because the normal bulbs will glow at 230 volts, so it will not possible to place a bulb here. Try to take a one LED and one cell, try to arrange in different ways. Try to connect it for positive terminal once, try to connect it for negative terminal. Okay, like this try to make how many arrangement possible, that many try to arrange, and try to check in which cases bulb is glowing and which cases bulb is not glowing. Okay, if there is closed path exist, then only these bulb will glow. That is also a particular arrangement. Okay, an electric circuit provides a complete path for electricity to flow between cell and bulb. Okay, cell and bulb, a simple circuit exists for an electric bulb, which we use in our houses also. Okay, we use switches and we use lights in our home, right? So for each and everything, to even to run a fan also, it needs a closed path, then only power supply will reach to this fan, and fan will rotate. Okay, so we use switches, okay, to on and off. Okay, so what this switch will do, it opens and close the circuit. Okay, so try to connect a switch here. I'm connecting switch here. What happens is switch, if we on, okay, so for switch, the symbol for switch is, let us, okay, this is battery, and I'm connecting these to the switch. Okay, this is a switch symbol. If we on the switch, what happens, this will attach to each other. Okay, so this become a closed path, and the bulb will glow. Okay, if we switch off, what happens, it will break again. Okay, in second case what happens, it will break here like this, and so here this is called a open circuit. Okay, this is called open circuit. In open circuit, current flow is not there, that's why the fans and even lights will switch off. Okay, so if the filament is broken, what happens, that bulb will not glow, right? Because these filament two terminals are attached to these terminals of the bulb, so that the current supply will on, and it will become closed path, and that bulb will glow. If the bulb is not glowing, means it is called a fuse. Okay, fuse. If the bulb fuses, then what happens, that becomes a open circuit, current will not flow. Okay, yes or no? So this is the arrangement we can see our homes or at our houses. Okay, so try to observe clear structure of a battery. See, we can check the conductivity of a different materials, right? So try to make a simple circuit or simple switch. Okay, simple switch, electric switch, electric switch. See, in normal cases, we use switches to on or off the fan and lights, and even tube lights at our home. Okay, na? This is a concept there. Simple circuit. If the switch off, then this will be become open circuit, and like this the symbol, and current will not flow. That's why the light and fans will off. If we switch on, this becomes a open closed circuit, and current will flow, and that will switch on. Okay, so simple electrical circuit, how to make, let us see. So a battery, okay, and a bulb, here one terminal, terminal B, and this is terminal A. So to try to place a different objects with with you there, like in your box, like in pen box or pouch, how many objects are there, like try to place a eraser. Is this bulb glowing or not, check once. Try to keep sharpener, and metal objects like divider, and try to check with the different objects, in which cases it is glowing and which cases it is not glowing. Okay, so depends on the situation, when the bulb is glowing and when it is not glowing. We'll categorize the objects, conductors and insulators. Okay, so if suppose if I kept a safety pin here, okay, I kept a safety pin, this bulb is glowing, so this safety pin is called a conductor. Okay, why this is called conductor? It is allowing the current to pass through it. Okay, so what are conductors? Conductors, substance which allow substance which allow electric current to flow through them or known as conductors of electricity. So electricity. So mostly, if you observe, uh, try to check the conductivity of different objects which are there with you in your school bag. Okay, so you observe mostly the objects which made up of metals. Okay, like iron, copper, aluminum. The objects which are made up of these materials, they only act as conductors of electricity. Okay, so the substance which allow electric current to flow through them are known as conductors of electricity. What are insulators? Insulators. Okay, the substances which do not allow electric current to flow through them are known as insulators. Okay, so try to check with the pen which are made up of plastic and eraser. These if you place these objects in between these A and B points, you cannot you can observe this bulb will not glow. So here you can decide, you can conclude that the objects which are made up of metals, okay, mainly metals, are good conductors of electricity. The remaining plastic and these wood, everything is bad conductors of electricity, or they are said to be insulators. Okay, yes or no? So what is current here? The flow of electricity in a circuit is called a current. Okay, what is current here? Current. What is current? The flow of electricity in a circuit is called current. Okay, so we mostly mention current word at our home, right? Will not use power, but we use current. So what is current? Flow of electricity in circuit is called current. Without current we cannot even blow the bulb, we cannot even switch on the fan, it will not rotate. Okay, these things will happen without current. Okay, so switch we already discussed. What is switch? And even we made with the simple things which are available to us, right? So we use switches to put on or put off of the bulb, fan, okay. Even torchlight also have switch, right? So we use various switches in our home to put on and put off electrical bulbs, tubes, fans, etc., right? Yes or no? So try to observe the torchlight internal structure, okay? Torchlight, torchlight or torch bulb, okay? So we use cells, right, to on this CERN. Okay. So try to observe the parts. Okay. This is hollow cylindrical barrel. Okay. So hollow cylindrical barrel. Okay. So what is this? This outside from can we touch this light? No. Here glass is there. Okay. So this is glass. Okay. So what is this surface? If you break a battery or torch light, try to observe. You can see this is a different type of surface here. This is reflector. Okay. Reflector. Okay. So this is a glass. So what is this? This is bulb. Okay, this is bulb. Next, so we already discussed, we use two different uh, uh, two different terminals, right? One terminal is here. Okay na? So try to observe. Here suppose switch is there. Okay, so this red color is one terminal. Here it is coming from the back side. Okay, so here. Okay, so next one more terminal is from here, like this. Okay, it is there like this. If we press this switch, what happens, these two terminals will touch and this bulb will glow. Okay, if you switch off, then what happens, again it will stand like this and they become a broken circuit or open circuit. Electricity will not flow. So then what happens, bulb will not glow. What are these? Cells. Okay, these both are cells. Okay, so next, what is this? Metal spring. Metal spring. See, try to take a torchlight and try to arrange these two cells in different ways. Okay, so like this bulged, upward bulged part is there. No, this is this side and this side. Make in different arrangements and try to check whether this torchlight is glowing or not. So each and every case, except these case, okay, if you arrange these cells in a particular order, then only this torch bulb will on. Okay, otherwise if you arrange in different manner, suppose keep this cell like this only, try to reverse this cell, is this bulb torchlight will glow? No, it will not glow. Okay, so if you arrange these cells in a particular order in a such a way, then only these torch bulb will glow. Okay, so what is this? This is switch. So for each and every torchlight you can see switch, right? If you press this switch, what happens, this terminal will touch to this downwards, this down terminal, so that it becomes a closed circuit. If it is become closed circuit, means current will flow. Okay, just now we discussed the definition of current, right? Flow of electricity in a circuit is called current. Okay, if this closed path, then only this current will flow. If you off switch off, then it becomes again open circuit. The current will, this power will not this electricity will not passes through these connecting wires. This is a copper wires. Okay, we use copper wires mostly for connecting. Okay, copper wire. So if you try to check the connecting wires at your home, try to remove the plastic part and try to check if whether they are copper or aluminum. Even aluminums also best conductors of electricity. We either use copper or aluminum strips in a plastic connecting wires. Okay, try to remove the plastic part and try to check. Okay, so if the connecting wires are available. Okay, so these are the this is the inside structure of the torch bulb. Okay, so try to see this arrangement. Okay, this is a plus and minus, here minus plus. Okay, so like this, this will current will pass from positive terminal to the negative terminal, right? Positive terminal to the negative terminal, and this bulb will glow. Okay, so try to once again try to see this part. The surface of this structure is a reflector of a light. Okay, and this is a bulb, and this is glass. Okay, to protect this bulb, and this is copper wires. Okay, these terminals are always connected with the copper wire, and this is switch and metal spring. Okay, this metal spring will attach to this cell, then only this will go. Try to break this metal spring and try to place these cells and try to again check the functionality of this torch light, torch bulb. It will not glow. Okay, so this is the cells, and this is hollow cylindrical barrel. This is a parts of the torch, and this is a structure. Like this torch bulb will work. Okay, not only torch bulb, even the light and everything will at her home or arranged in a closed path, then only the electricity will flow, and that bulbs fans will switch on their work. Okay, if the circuit is broken, that electricity will not flow, and it will bulbs and fans will not work. Okay, clear, understood? So this is a about a torchlight insulators. You got idea about insulators, what is conductors, what is current, what is switch, and right? Yes or no? And how to make a simple circuit, and how to check a conductivity of different objects which are available at your school bag. Okay, try to do this activity compulsory. Okay, you will get a more idea what are the conductors. Okay, what type of materials are used to be conductors of electricity. Okay, and bulb, I mean, what about the terminals of bulb, what is the glowing part of a bulb is called okay, this filament is a glowing part of a bulb. Even this torch bulb also have this glowing part. Okay, so in next class we'll check the conductivity of liquids also. Okay, in this class I said to observe the conductivity of only solids like eraser, pencil, pen, the divider and all, right? In the next class we'll discuss about the conductivity of liquids. What are the liquids which conduct the electricity, how the farmers will get electric shock at the bore at their fields, what is the reason behind it. We'll discuss everything in the next class. Okay, so that's all in this class. Thank you.